So my issue was I was trying to broadly reach an audience, but I didn't know if that would be men, women, old, young, employed, those out of work, fat, fit. I didn't really know who I was speaking to at the end of the day, so I needed to dial into who I'm actually trying to reach to. And I think those that will benefit from my message are those in the same shoes as me. So young men who feel scattered, overstimulated, and stuck, and help them rebuild the discipline, self-trust, and direction within themselves again through honest conversation and structured weekly action. Those that have been told that they need to be rich and have lots of female attraction in order to be worth something, and realize that the best you can get is just being comfortable in your own skin. So I guess the people I want to help are those who lack direction. I want to let you know that you're not alone, that it might feel like everyone has their shit together and you're the only one struggling, but that's far from the truth. At the end of the day, you're not lazy, you just don't have a goal worth pursuing. And that is quite a lot of us in today's society, in the world today. And when a man has nothing meaningful to aim for, comfort becomes the goal by default. We revert back to the fact that we just want to be happy ourselves, right? And we've learned to lean on our vices of the past, let's say, in the form of cigarettes, weed, alcohol, sex, work. But at the end of the day, that's not actually the goal. That's just something to distract you. So comfort isn't the enemy, but lack of direction is. When you know where you're going, rest becomes recovery. When you don't, comfort becomes a cage. You gotta start with what you're not aiming for, because sometimes direction begins by getting honest about the man you refuse to be. The one who numbs himself with no standards, who seeks change but never starts, who lets comfort turn to decay. You may not be who you want to be yet, but you know who you don't want to become. The first step is to get brutally honest with yourself. Cut the bullshit. You know yourself best. People think they know what's best for you, but really they can derail you more than align you. Look at your habits, the excuses you use, the fears you hold on to, and all the compromises you make that you pretend aren't costing you anything, because they're costing you everything. Costing you the life that you know you want. They're costing you the man that you are to become, because you don't trust yourself. You don't trust that you can get what you want, so you compromise. You say, I can't become this, so at least I can be this. This process will hurt at first, but buried under all the shit is your spark. I'm sure you felt it once in a while, but it's far and few between. Part of you that knows you are meant for more than this. That's your spark. That's the fire behind it. That's the goal that you know you're aiming for, but keep getting distracted. Keep getting in the way of yourself from attaining. You gotta hold on to it like your life fucking depends on it, because it does. The life you know you deserve won't settle for scraps. The life you think only exists in your dreams is out there. But you just got to take it step by step. It's not going to be realized in a day or even a month or a year. This is something that your whole life is leaning towards. Something that you hold on to so strongly that it scares the absolute shit out of yourself. That spark isn't there just to be noticed, but felt, experienced, internalized. You gotta protect it, feed it, act on it. That is where direction begins. Direction doesn't always start with knowing exactly where you're going. Sometimes it starts with admitting where you refuse to stay. Struggle is just a part of the process. It's necessary, not something to fear. Let your mind wander, for God is near. Hold him dearly. So, if you weren't you, who would you want to be? And the reality is, it's closer than you think. It's within you. Life is a funny thing. It has a way of continuously keeping us engaged, even when we think we are beyond done, especially when we think we are beyond help. That is usually when we are closest to real. What is real in a world that seems to reward all that is fake?